Good evening, everybody, and thank you for attending tonight. I am incredibly excited about the information we're going to share. It's been life-changing for me, my husband, my partners, and my teammates. 2 years ago, I got back in network marketing. My name is, by the way, Faraday Hosenipur, but nobody knew who I was in the network marketing industry 2 years ago. We were out of the industry for 10 years doing traditional business, and we felt like we were MLM has-beens. We were forced out of our traditional business, and we were like, let's give network marketing a try again. And the first 6 months, utter disaster. We spent more money than we made. We felt like we made a bad decision trying to get back in network marketing. Maybe like some of you guys, you felt like you're getting nowhere fast. You doubted yourselves, and you wonder if you're even cut out for this business. Well, we had those same thoughts, but thank goodness I got past those thoughts, because I learned a valuable lesson, which has allowed me to go on now to earn multiple seven. Felt like we were MLM. Sorry, we just had somebody jump on. We're going to have to mute you, Lorna. Yeah, but thank goodness that I didn't quit, because what I found out is that average marketers like myself can have way above average earnings, which we have, and achieved a lifelong dream of ours to be seven-figure earners. And if you told me that 12 months ago, I would have laughed. Everybody would have laughed. But nobody's laughing now. And the unbelievable thing is that it's not just us. If it was just us, I would say it's a fluke or it's luck. But we've got 5 team members that have done the same, have become seven-figure earners. We have the top 10 on our team are over $500,000 in the first year, and the top 50 on our team are over 6 figures. So I'm not promising that that's going to happen for you, but those are some incredible numbers if you've been in the industry, and it shows that it is possible, and it shows that we have something very special that we're going to share with you tonight. So pay close attention, because these type of opportunities don't come often, if ever, in a lifetime, and you're going to see why we are set apart from everything else you might have ever seen out there. So we're going to go into a screen share. All right. And get paid when other people play. How does that sound to you? This is why we call what we do net fun marketing. We get paid when other people play games. We get paid when other people play at the casino. We get paid when other people play online. We get paid when other people play sports. Now, what am I talking about? Well, first of all, let's talk about Mr. Warren Buffett. He says to make a fortune, position in front of a major trend. Well, what would Mr. Buffett say if we showed him an opportunity where we were in front of 5 major trends? Well, I think he would approve. And we're going to talk about first of all, before I go on to the presentation, let's talk about some of the people whose lives have been affected. These were generally people that were down on their luck. Dennis DeVoren here was almost broken homeless. He lost his house, his car, his wife, filed for bankruptcy. Not 2 dimes to rub together, 15 years of network marketing failure before this opportunity. Now he's a 7-figure earner, and nobody is laughing at him now. Mr. Tony Adamy, corporate America's slave, underpaid and underappreciated, and when he got laid off, he literally ran out of money because corporate America only pays you enough to get by, and no more. And there is no security in a job. Elisha was working as an interpreter. Both his mom and dad are deaf. At the time he joined this opportunity, he went through personal tragedy. They had just lost a daughter, and on top of it, they had put the last bit of their money in a project that didn't pan out. Penniless when he got started, deflated. Now he's a six-figure earner, heading up a huge deaf organization on our team. Mr. Jason Sin, this gentleman was made fun of all of his life for his height. He doesn't even speak fluent English, and he heads up a Korean team that's made him a multiple seven-figure earner in 1 year with our company. So why is this possible? You may never have heard of this happening in network marketing. I know I hadn't, but we are in front of 5 major global trends that have never been done in network marketing history. When you do something that's never been done before, you have the possibilities that have never been done before. And why is this happening? Well, let's talk about some of the multi-trillion-dollar industries. Internet games like Double Down, you may have heard of, does $500 million a year. We're going to talk about a social games platform that allows you to get paid when people play what they're playing anyway. Right now, it's big business. It's projected to be a $75 billion industry in the next few years. Social media technology. Every one of us is on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. But do they pay you? It's a $300 billion industry. Somebody is making a lot of money, but it's not you. How would you like it if you can finally put money back into your pocket for what you're doing anyway? Let's talk about music downloads and video apps. We're coming out with some 3D technology that's never been done before. There's a company you might have heard of, iTunes, does $35 million per day. Not per week, not per year, per day. Well, we've got a music download product about to be launched, and it is going to be able to do everything that iTunes does and more. Now let's talk about online sports. Everybody loves sports in this country. It's a $1 trillion industry, and we're going to show you for the first time ever in network marketing how you get paid when other people do what they're doing with sports entertainment. And then finally, we're going to talk to you about a brand new travel sensation program that we just brought out. Travel is a $6.3 trillion industry, and who doesn't like to pay the best price whenever they go on luxury trips and around the world, all-inclusive travel? It is phenomenal. All of these industries coming together in one opportunity is phenomenal. So let's first talk about our social media platform. I would call this Facebook on steroids, because we're all on Facebook. Actually, we're all on Google Plus right now watching this hangout. But is Google Plus paying us a residual for using their platform? Absolutely not. This is a huge industry. You might have heard that Facebook purchased a social app called WhatsApp for $19 billion. There is a lot of money moving in this industry, but we're not getting any of it. But that is going to change because of our platform. We can have all the ease and convenience of Facebook, but we've got more features. We can do video chats with up to 10 people, a screen share. We can do live broadcasts. We've got classified ads. We've got blogging. to expose your business, we integrate all of this social media into one. We can integrate all your pictures into one. And coming very soon is a pop-out video technology every business will want under the sun, because you can literally pop out of your computer, pop out of your mobile device, pop out of your Facebook account to interact in an interpersonal 3D manner with your consumer, and that's the fastest way to get the message to them in their face marketing. Hey, 2-for-1 sale at Venus Swimwear. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'd be all over that. So it's going to be very engaging. Everybody will want it, but only you will be able to offer it. So let's talk about one of our international products. We have a exclusive arrangement with a private casino with a Tier 1 license where they can legally operate in 200 countries. And if you have prospects, customers in those countries, they can sign up for this casino for free, and you get paid when other people play. That is unbelievable. When has a casino ever paid you? Well, I'll tell you, internationally, this is very exciting. We've got one gentleman supposed to be on here tonight from Canada that's been winning on average about $80 a day. He's up $1,700 on our casino, and it's fun, and it's convenient, and it's right in your home, which is what people want. This is a $50 billion industry, projected to be $150 billion, and all the land-based casinos are going in the direction of online gaming. You are at the right place at the right time with the right company with online gaming. To go along with that, we have an exclusive arrangement with a sports book. And you know what that means? That means along with the casino, people can place their bets on their favorite football, baseball, auto racing, basketball, golf, college football. This is an international product that applies to the countries where it's legal. But you know what? Betting on sports is big worldwide. There was 10 to 12 billion wagered on the Super Bowl last year worldwide. How'd you like a little piece of that pie? What about the 187 million spent betting on the Kentucky Derby just in the Las Vegas casinos? What about the billions that was wagered this year on the World Cup? Businesses shut down to bet on the World Cup. And now there's a way that you can have a little bit of those billions coming back to you when your customers bet that they're betting anyway. It is unbelievable. And now we have just released something never done in network marketing history, fantasy sports. There was a Forbes article that was just published that said that worldwide fantasy football did $70 billion. Fantasy football alone, but we've got fantasy baseball, fantasy golf, every kind of fantasy sports that you can think of. The company we are working with has been doing this for 10 years. There's a company out there called FanDuel, and they generate over 100,000 online fantasy sports games per day. FanDuel is going to pay out over $400 million in prizes this year, up from $150 million in 2013, $50 million in 2012, $11 million in 2011. This is a fast-growing market, and you can be first, and first always has a huge advantage in the marketplace. Now let's talk about online games. As if everything we've talked about is not enough, how about if your friends that are already getting 1 million Farmville invitations go to your games platform where they can play slots, where they can play poker, where they can play all kinds of online games for tokens, and it's legal here in the U.S. Double Down does $500 million a year. Facebook does $9 billion. Well, last year in internet games alone. So you get paid when other people play. Your customers sign up for free. You give them tokens. It's fun, and that's what people are doing anyway. So let's talk about travel. Now, this is a brand new product, but this is a huge, huge industry. And we're going to offer all-inclusive dream trips that have airfare included, that have food included, that have alcohol included. And we're going to beat all the travel sites. And this will be a concierge line. Your customers can call in. They can book their trips. They can book their travel. And you get paid. So this is very, very exciting and just offers more ways for you to get paid. So how do you get started? Well, you pick a package, and I would say you get started as a VIP. Now, VIP has a lot of advantages. You're going to get the most social media access with our social platform. You're going to get all the bells and whistles. You're going to get the most tokens for our games platform. And you're going to get some big advantages in our marketing plan. In addition, VIP is the only package level that's going to share in 50% of the sports betting profits with all the other VIPs in the company. High roller is $749. Player is $249, and I'm going to go through very briefly some of the marketing benefits. We pay everybody fast start bonuses. That means when you sell a starter package, you're going to get 10% of each package sold. You're also going to get fast start bonuses on the travel. We've got binary income. You can earn up to $35,000 per week in binary income, or $1.8 million in binary income per year. And that simply means your upline only has 2 legs. So that means you can get started today, and your upline might already have 2, 3, 4 people under you tomorrow, because they only have 2 places where those people can go, and they have to go underneath you. So you make the most money per cycle as a VIP, 60 per cycle, high roller 50, player 40, and you don't need to know everything about binary. Believe me, you get in and you'll start seeing people come in underneath you, and you'll understand what binary means. Matching bonuses. This is a way for people to make fortunes, because you match everybody on your team income. We've had people max out the binary comp plan starting in the very second month. So if you recall, that's $35,000 per week binary income. So Dennis DeVoren, our buddy that was broken homeless, maxed it out in his second month, and we matched that 20%. I'm sure if you can do some math, you can figure out that was $7,000 per week. Now, if you start as a high roller, you're going to get 3 generations of matching bonus. Oh, excuse me. High roller is 1 level of matching bonus. VIP is 3 generations of matching bonus. That means if you bring in a dentist that brings in 100 people and they bring in 1,000 people, you're going to match every one of them. If you haven't been paid what you're worth, you will get paid what you're worth with a matching bonus plan. This could be on tens of thousands of people. It could be hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands. Now, only as a VIP can you get 5 generations. Now, I've got 5 generations for the last 12 months, and that is where we've earned over half of our income. Rapid rewards is a way, when you come in as a VIP and only as a VIP, that you can go from 3 to 5 generations. The person that introduced you to this program will explain the rapid rewards to you, but I will tell you this: 5 makes a big difference from 3. So you want to come in as a VIP and lock it in so you get those 5 generations. Leadership bonuses. These are one-time big whopping bonuses that are paid out to everybody that hits the level of bronze, silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamond. We've paid out over $2 million in leadership bonuses to hundreds of people. The top bonus is $500,000. Now let me ask you this. How many two-family working homes will literally work a lifetime to try to retire with $500,000, and most never will? Well, you can earn that by working extremely hard as a one-time whopping bonus in addition to all of the other ways that we pay. Leadership pools, this is another 25% of customer entertainment revenue being paid out to everybody that hits the level of silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamond. This is in addition to the 50% of the sports betting profits that is paid out to just the VIPs. So 75% of customer revenues is getting paid out to the field. That's extremely, extremely generous. So let the fun begin, because I cannot wait. And to help me have some fun, I'm going to bring some really fun people from around the world. As a matter of fact, the first lady I would like to bring up is on a Greek island, and she met somebody through social media like Twitter, I believe it. No, not Twitter, it was Skype. And a little happy birthday wish resulted in 100 new distributors and hundreds of thousands of volume. Miss Mandy, I think it's 3 in the morning in Greece.
It is, and it's absolutely a pleasure to be here. I am, as you say, I am from England originally, but I live on a Greek island, and it's fairly primitive here. I don't have a phone line into the house or internet. I pick up signal from a mountain across a bay. And if you can work, you know, doing this, if you call this work, I mean, if you can sort of fun network doing this from a Greek island, you can do it from anywhere. And you mentioned, yeah, I met a guy on social media. His birthday happened to be the same day as mine, and I saw this message coming up saying, oh, look, it's so-and-so's birthday. Sent him a message saying, hey, if you're driven like I am, where you appear to be the same star sign, if you believe in sort of the star signs, take a look at this. And he joined, and, well, that was the beginning of Ireland. We had 106 people from there, and I've got a team from all over the world. And I mean, it's not all about the money, but what I really like here is that I set the goal that I want to create my initial million in year 1, and then I want to aim at the $1 million a month and then $1 million a week. But this isn't from a selfish point of view of money for Mandy, because it's generated by helping others create their financial freedom and their time freedom. And the more that I can help the others create, okay, so it creates more for me, but it also allows me to give and assist others. And there's something we didn't mention here, that we have some charities that we also donate to. And so we are helping from a corporate point of view, we're helping others, and we're helping ourselves, we're helping our friends, we're helping our family. It's a joy and a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much, Faraday.
Yes, and thank you, Mandy, for mentioning that, because we are giving back. Blessings in a Backpack is one of the charities, and yeah, it makes a big difference giving back. I've got a brand new gentleman out of Virginia here with us today. His team leader, Nilo, is always too shy to get on here. So Glenn said, I will take the ball and let everybody know that we are blowing it out in Virginia, and you guys definitely are. Glenn, thank you for getting on here tonight, and you better tell Nilo we want to see his beautiful face.
All right, thank you, Faraday. I'm Glenn. I'm a computer engineer, a retired U.S. Air Force officer. In my defense and consulting work, there's an old saying that's it's 10% rocket science, 90% political science. Being in the Washington, D.C. metro area, there's a lot of politics. But for this business opportunity, I will modify that to say that it's 10% technology and 90% personal relationships. I'd like to mention a few historical points about the advance of computing technology so you can see how this is rapidly accelerating. In 1822, Charles Babbage invented the first mechanical computer. About 100 years later, the first electronic computers were on the scene. In 1946, the first general-purpose electronic computer was invented at the University of Pennsylvania at a cost of what would be $6 million today. 1971, the first email was sent. 2 years later, the personal computer was invented. 1990, Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. Last year, just over a year ago, online global entertainment was launched. Let me tell you, this is the vehicle to achieve your dreams. This company has put the technology and an incredible compensation plan in place. It's up to you to bring the personal relationships to build a strong foundation for a very profitable business. How far you go is only limited by your ability to stay focused on your goals and your drive to bring others along with you. With this opportunity, you can be in business for yourself, not by yourself. This team is moving at warp speed just as fast as the computer technology is moving today. Come join us. Back to you, Faraday.
Thank you so much, and that was a great analogy. We are going at warp speed, aren't we, Patricia? And we're allowing single moms to stay home with their 5 kids. Patricia just got back from a high school open house and back for the hangout tonight.
Thank you, Faraday. Yes, it is a tremendous blessing to be able to attend all of the school functions with my children and not have to miss those precious moments that you can't get back. You know, I'm the single mom of 5, and I don't know anybody who's busier than I am. And you know, one thing that I tell people when I talk to them is, you know, if I can do this, you certainly can, because, you know, it really doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take a lot of effort, and basically all you're going to do is show people how to make money doing what they're already doing, having fun and playing games. And you know, they're going to be making money when other people are playing games. So even if you aren't really into games and you aren't really into gaming or any of this stuff, you know, other people are. It's everywhere you go, and you know, why not profit from it? I mean, if we can make money doing what we're already doing, or doing what, you know, make money off of what other people are doing, then we're ahead of the game, because we're going to have a lot of fun and make a lot of money.
I was waiting to hear from Dominic. Dominic, how do you love the games?
Dominic, what's your favorite game out of all the games? Sand Dollar games. And what do you think of our team?
It's your Travelocity team today.
And what is your favorite thing about what we do?
I love the monies.
All right. Money, money, money.
Oh, thank you, Dominic. We always love hearing from you, and I think it looks like Tristan's, you know, playing games right now in the background.
He certainly is. He spends all of his time on his cell phone playing games. That's how come I know we're all going to be rich, because that stuff's addicting. He's on it all the time.
I know that. I know that. He's visited our house. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. And to finish this out, close this out, I'd like to bring up a gentleman that worked every conceivable menial labor job that you can imagine. A high school dropout, a disabled vet, but now 7-figure earner with our company, Mr. Dave Manning.
Thanks so much, Faraday. You know, boy, I tell you, Glenn said it all. You know, you showed a lot here tonight, but, you know, as I listened to Glenn go into a history of computing, somebody really needs to get that. That was such a gold nugget. Unbelievable. You know, I was like, where's he going with this? And then I went, holy moly. To get that from an engineer's background is just incredible. You know, guys, it's not rocket science, as Glenn said, as Farah shared with you. Here's what we have. We're teaching you how to take the internet back. We're teaching you how to get paid for something you're already doing. And it's absolutely incredible. But the mind is like a parachute. It only works if you open it, okay? And only you can decide if you're going to open that mind or not. And what I would do is take a real good look at everything that's going on here, because we just got back from a conference that had people from all around the world. That was unbelievable to see all these different countries come together. And guys, I got to share this with you. You know, It's like Mandy says, it's not about the money. Don't get me wrong, I love the money. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But freedom, flexibility, and lifestyle is what it's all about. And if your month is, you're always worried about the end of your month, this life, folks, is way too short for you to have to live like that. You need to really start making some decisions in the right way to make that become a reality for you. And then we can help you march on to whatever it is that you want to go and accomplish in this so-called life. So what I say is there's two types of people here watching tonight. There's either the fan in the stands. They're watching from up above and saying it's all great, but I think I'll stay content where I am. Or you want to become a player and you want to get down on that field. And the individual that sent you this link tonight, there's a getting started link down below. You want to hit that button. You want to get yourself positioned in place right now, because timing is everything. But positioning, as Glenn so eloquently stated from an engineer's standpoint, it is absolutely critical with what's happening here. So grasp the information that was shared with you tonight. I love this panel. I love everything that we've got going on. And back to you, Faraday. Great job here tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Dave, and thank you for caring enough about yourself to tune into this hangout. And don't be like I've been in the past, because I've missed a lot of opportunities. And then 6 months, 12 months down the line, I'm like, how did I miss that? That was right in front of me. Hey, let me ask you this. Do you know anybody that plays games, that plays the casino, that plays fantasy sports, that travels, or that gets online on social media? If you do, the answer is that this is a total no-brainer. Just click the link. Don't think it any further. Just get started. We're going to teach, train, and support you with all the steps you need to do next to be very successful. But get started right now. Don't let opportunity pass you by. We'll help you with the rest. So get back to that person. There should be a get started link right below your head right now. Just hit it now, and then you can be a part of this team with us and promoting on the very next hangout. We look forward to it. Thank you very much, and everybody have a great evening.